Here's somebody right here who obviously doesn't know what's going on.
But he has a robe on, which is sick.
This is fashion related, but let's ignore the poor quality on his video.
This is from the 80s?
Hey, what's up, Brendan? What's up, Theo? Brandon from Maryland, gang. A couple weeks ago on the episode, I heard you guys
Why is he rocking?
hating on Chappelle a little bit about his that Malibu piece of apparel he had on there. Okay, so here's my question, debate club for you. That Hawaiian shirt hitter or that flannel? What's the superior piece of clothing? Gang, gang. Buzz cut.
Depends, bro, on the situation, daddy. Because you look like a real asshole wearing that fucking tropical hitter, you know?
Shut your ass up.
If you don't wear it right, you look weird.
Damn. I don't know. I think it looks good.
Bro,
man.
that's the
That
real
shit look dope on you, man.
That's that dark rum commercial, remember?
Yeah,
dark
that
rum.
dark Malibu rum.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta pull up the Malibu rum picture. That shit's hilarious.
That shit's fire.
That's that fire, dude. I would sell non-alcoholic Malibu rum because I don't drink. You know what I'm saying?
And half of Malibu was in a fire anyway, so that shit actually really worked.
Yeah.
There you go, right there. Chappelle Lacey Dark Rum.
Oof.
Damn.
How do you not have
And
a
then your
sponsorship
quote
with
should
them?
say, make you do a backflip.
It'll make you do a backflip.
Yeah. 2 sips of that Chappelle Lacey Dark Rum.
2 sips, you'll be doing cartwheels.
Yeah, it'll make you do a triple axel right out of your community college class.
It'll make you flip right into a 4-year college.
I didn't go to 4 years. I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, those riptides won't stand a chance when you're knuckle deep.
If I was
in
wearing that shirt, I probably would have survived that riptide.
Chappelle Lacey.
Have you
Rum.
worn it since? You should bring it to Phoenix, dog. Crowd go crazy.
There we go.
Malibu
man.
rum sales go through the roof.
You know how many people reached out to me and asked where my girlfriend got that shit?
Wow.
What'd she say? Staples Center?
No, she got.
What the fuck?
Do they have clothes there?
Yeah, I got. Apparently, I don't know.
That's not where I got.
You stop at Staples?
That's
there?
that Lakers fucking nighttime hitter, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah. That's that James
Staples
Worthy.
Center flea market, bro. Was your girl pissed we were ripping on your shirt?
No, dude. You think his girl watches this show?
Yeah, I do, man.
I hope she does not.
Yeah, I hope she doesn't.
Ooh.
Ooh wee.
So what's your guys' pick?
I like a nice flannel.
You do?
Yeah, the nice flannel looks pretty dope. With the right jeans, right kicks, you look pretty fly. Can never go wrong with flannel.
Yeah.
Let's ask a lady. Me and Theo, look at the way Theo's dressed, for God's sakes, and look at me. What do you think, Kat?
Oh, I love flannels.
Yeah.
Especially flannels on a guy. Gives me that like lumberjack vibe. A man who could get like
That
down and
L
dirty.
jack. They call it that L jack.
That Portland hipster vibe.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah.
You know Nick's gonna pick flannels. I can't see Nick in a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah,
You
but
don't drop out of college, become a professional gambler, and wear Hawaiian shirts.
hey, dude.
Only if you're
What a
successful.
classic move, dude.
No, I can't get over it, bro.
It's so crazy. It's so stupid. I fucking love it, dude.
And it wasn't even it was gambling online.
Yeah.
Oh.
5 tabling. You can't make any real money in person. 5 tables at a time, baby.
Really? Mm-hmm. Wow.
It was honest, and that's like when I started really listening to podcasts and shit. So all things happen for a reason.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
There
I
we
mean,
go.
look at Dan Bilzerian. You're the same thing, just his daddy funded him. You know what I'm saying?
And what about you, Chin? How did you end up in the podcast world?
It's a boring story though.
Not
Oh,
really.
yeah.
It's kind of a dope story.
Well, I was a producer and a voiceover director for a Spanish dubbed Korean television show.
So confusing. So confusing.
And it was a K-pop show. So I actually directed people, voiceover directed people in Spanish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
You speak Spanish?
a little bit.
Oh shit, that's dope.
Okay.
What's that?
And then
What is going on, dude?
Crazy, huh?
So somebody that spoke a little bit of Spanish
no, I speak
is
a decent amount.
directing people.
Directing whole networks.
It's directing Korean people.
No, they're
in
actually
Spanish voiceover.
they're actually Spanish speakers, but they're dubbing over Korean television show,
Okay.
K-pop show.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Did they have to speak English also, and you told them you translated the Korean to English and just told them in English?
No, so we had a translator do the entire sheet, and then I would just direct them how to say it.
Oh, that's
just
pretty
just
cool.
like to voice act. It was just
Yeah.
voice acting.
I see.
But then I did that, and I rented my own studio. So I built the whole studio there too, and I rented that on the weekends, my own, with my own money, and produced podcasts just to learn it. And then Brennan and Finding the Kid, Brennan was on Joe Rogan's podcast. They were looking for a producer, and so I just randomly thought I'm gonna see him at a show, give him a thumb drive with all my information on it, all the shows I did, all that stuff. He took it, reached out later, boom.
What'd you do with the thumb drive?
I did a set at the Laugh Factory. This is what, 5 years ago, Chin?
Close to four.
I was doing a set at the Laugh Factory. I got off stage and Chin was like, "I'm your next producer." I was
you
kind
really,
of
Chin?
scared. I was like,
Or else.
"Oh man,
Yeah.
does he have a samurai sword? What are we gonna do here?" And then next thing,
Oh,
here
yeah.
he is. But he was a badass.
Thanks, dude.
And this has actually haunted me for years. He came in to Corolla because he's friends with Chris Loxamana, who's Adam Carolla's producer. And I worked there at the time. And he came in just like asking questions how they ran stuff. And he left. And I wanted to apply. I was not qualified at the time to like run a podcast. But I go to Chris and go, I hope he doesn't get it.
Damn.
Jeez.
I literally felt I'm like, that was just bad juju. You got to root for people. I feel bad, man. Sorry.
Meet me at 195. That's all I'm
180, bro.
Double match.
That's crazy.
Tag team match, bro.
Bro, that's a dude wishing the darkness on people, man.
Damn,
We've all
Nick.
been there, brother.
I'm glad I got it off my chest.
All right.
Amen,
And then look what
bro.
you have now.
You
This
feel
is
better,
amazing.
Nick? You feel better?
I do,
now?
I do.
You got it out, dude.
I hope he doesn't get it.
Damn.
I respect
harsh.
that, though,
Chris
man.
looked at me. He's like, "What the hell's your problem?"
You're like, everything's my problem.
Where do I start?